welcome back to WASSCE video tutorials, and I hope you're subscribed. Alright. If you haven't, please go back and subscribe. We have a lot for you. And don't forget to turn on the notification panel so that whenever I drop a video, you get the notification. Okay, let's look at WASSCE 2009, question 10a. If that is equal to this, and 2s, not x is s, and 2s is equal to this. Express, now listen to the question very well. Express x in terms of n and p. That means that we have to make s the subject and the function x supposed to be in terms of n and what? P only. Only. I repeat, only. So it means that if you get it in terms of anything again, you are wrong. I will not even you are wrong. But looking at the two equations given us here, S here, Y is here, N is here, P is here. But looking at the first equation, and what we are to find, or we are to express, there is something like SY here, but there is SY here. Okay, let's just hey, the same thing here. S is here, N is here, no problem. P is not here, but P is here. But S and Y is not here again. So, watch. Whenever you are giving such questions, check the ones that is that will not be in the what? That will not be in the expression of x. I want to generalize it because I may not be able to solve a lot of questions with you, but think when I get a question that will relate to another year question, then due to the explanation here, you'll be able to solve that question also. So listen to me very well. So when you pick the first equation, which is s plus y over n minus 1 all squared equal to p, what you did not hear for it to be in the expression, but you can see it here, make that variable the subject. Make that variable the subject. So you're looking at this, you can see that s plus y, the whole s plus y will not be in the expression. The whole s plus y will not be in the expression. So the focus here is to make the whole of s plus y the subject. Listen. So, looking at this, if you want to make the whole s plus y the subject, what will you do? You can solve this in two ways. You can square both sides so that the square will be moved. You can also do this. You can also say that s plus y all squared, all this over n minus 1 all squared, which is equal to p. The focus is that you want to make s plus y the subject. So you do cross multiplication. So when you do cross multiplication, you get s plus y all squared, which is equal to p n minus 1 all squared. Then since we are to make s plus y the subject, we take the square of what? Both sides. That's the square root of both sides, not the square of both sides. Square of both sides is not the same as square root of both sides. So we take the square root s plus y all squared. This is already there, and I'm taking the square of both sides. So the square of this, it will affect the p also, don't forget. And that will be n minus 1 all squared. Beautiful. The focus is to make s plus y the subject. This will clear out this. S plus y will be equal to, now watch. Here, be careful. This is the same as square root of p times square root of n minus 1 all squared. So this will cancel this. See that? So here you get n minus 1 square root of p. Hope I can continue. Oh, we have to make s plus y the subject, and it's already the subject there. So we can name this equation 1. Hope you can see where we are headed towards. What you're doing here for it to be in the expression, make that the subject. If let's say that the question says you want to express s in terms of x, n, and p only, then here it means that we did not hear of y to be the expression. So when you get to this part, then you make y the subject by sending the s to the other side. I hope it's clear. But here, two alphabets, and that is s plus y. Now, let's move on to the second equation, which is 2s is equal to n. This is the second equation. And in the same way, the focus is to make s plus y the subject. Please don't be confused. If you can see s plus y and you can see y plus x, Kofi plus Amma is the same as Amma plus Kofi. So here, divide both sides by n, divide both sides by n. So this cancel this. So you get, so now let's write it more. S plus y will be equal to 2x over n. And this is going to give you equation 2. Beautiful. Marvelous. Fantastic. Someone will say, Skobastic. Beautiful, marvelous, fantastic, skobastic. Alright, so now look at equation 1 and equation 2. Since this is the same as this, then we can equate the two. See? So when you equate the two, then your focus now will be by making what? By making s the subject. And it's going to be in terms of the n and the p only. That's the concept. That's the concept. So, here equation 1 will be equal to equation 2. So, n minus 1 square root of p will be equal to 2s over n. And the focus is to make s the subject because you have to express s in terms of. So here what we do, the whole of this is over 1. So cross-terminal application, that is cross multiplication. Alright. So now this time this get 2x is equal to this time this, which is n minus 1 square root of p. So to be able to get x, to stand alone, what do you do? Divide both sides by 2. And what are you going to get? This pim, see that? Now your s is going to be n minus 1 square root of p all over 2. And truly, we can now see that the function or the expression x is in terms of n and p only. Forget about the values. The focus is not the value. Oh, after getting to this part, someone will say, I'm wrong. The question says the expression of n is supposed to be in terms of n and p only. But I'm having 2 there. I'm having square root there. You, when you clean it, you are wrong. The focus is the variables, not the numbers. Thank you. That's all for this video. And there are similar questions. And I'll give some for you to go and try. there are similar questions. There's a question here that says that. Okay, yes. One is here. Let me give you this for you to try. I hope you're not writing this. You can pause the video so that you get a clear view of the right. Okay. If if L plus A, if L plus A all over N minus 1 equal to D, and express S in terms of N and D only. Watch. Look at this. And look at this. Hey, something is like here. 2S is equal to 2S is equal to. So you can really see that's how I have it. Look at this question. It's similar to the one that we have this one. It's similar to it. And this is WASSCE, this NOVDEC 2015 question 7B. WASSCE NOVDEC. So this is WASSCE NOVDEC. WASSCE NOVDEC 2015. Hey, you know that when you say 2015, you know. 2015. So that is alright. So looking at this, you are to express S in terms of N and D. Which one is odd? S and D. S and D. That means L and A is out here. S and D. That means L and A is out here. And A plus D. It's just simple, the same thing. Similar thing. L plus A, and here is A plus L. So now try it. Alright.